I find that when I go for visits with my clients and when I'm there during family visitation time, that a lot of times the COs, the correctional officers, and the people who are in charge of administering the visits are not very polite. And in fact, they're a little bit rude a lot of times. I can tell a big difference in which jail I go to and which floor in certain jails that I go to, that I sit there and wait for 30, 45 minutes before they come out. I go back over to the window and I ask them, is my client coming out? And I'm rudely treated and told, just sit back down, don't talk to us, they'll come out when they come out. And when I see family members who are there during family visitation times, it's even worse for them. There's signs all over the place that just say, if your children move around too much, or if they go past this little area, your visitation will be canceled altogether. And kids are kids. I'm not sure if you have any kids, Mr. Gonzalez, but kids are kids. And I know you said you're going to walk through the jails and be more present in the jails whenever you become sheriff, hopefully so. But again, this is a minor issue. But it's also about human respect and human dignity. And I wanted to know if this is, number one, something you've been aware of, and number two, if you have any kind of plan for, just creating more courtesy around the jail as far as the COs go. Thank you.
Great question. Thank you for calling in. It's something that is important to me, and I think when you're sheriff, you have to be paying attention to detail. You have to be paying attention to the entire operation. That's why when I'm elected, I'm going to make sure that we have members, defense attorneys sitting on a transition team to be part of the conversation, not only during the transition team, but afterwards as well, to give me feedback on what's working and not working. Visitation, something I'm going to look at. I'm also going to look at the making things easier for you. You're an important part of our criminal justice system. We have to be respectful of that. And too many times it seems adversarial. That should be in the courtroom. Beyond that, we should try to make your job easier when appropriate. I know a lot of things are more digital now, and I think when you go to the county jail now, it's an issue in terms of having access with your clients. Because of some of the limitations there, we've got to see how we could facilitate that process for you. We're a service organization as well. We provide services, and part of that is to try to make sure that we're providing good customer service. It sounds maybe cliche, but it's important. The public expects it. We need to be professionals. Maybe some of the issues have been due to the understaffing, overworked issues, and that's why many people are bailing and leaving. But we need to correct that, and it starts again with a sheriff that's going to set the tone, that's what we expect, and making sure we're fixing some of these things. And I think having members from defense attorneys sitting on the transition team and advising me on advisory board beyond that would be helpful to me to know what's going on.